I know that a lot of people are struggling, especially fans of Kobe. And the idea came to me is to help out with coping with this grief and loss that they're going through from a very specific angle. And that is if you are a fan of Kobe, that is different than if you just heard about the news or if you're a family member. For sure, I can understand that a lot of people are generally sad, people who know of Kobe Bryant as a celebrity, but they may not be really a follower, a fan. They may not be intimately aware of his struggles, story, accomplishments. So for them, it's kind of different. For family members too, for certainly anyone losing a family is family member is definitely devastated. However, idea would be that I wanted to share with you is like how can we help the fans, who are kind of, I would say, in the middle. They're not just so distant, just like a general public only knowing of him, and they're not that close to the person like a family member. Yet, at times their feelings get downplayed. It's like, why are they so extremely emotional about the situation? And I speak from a position of a clinical psychologist that I want to share with you. If you are a fan, it's normal that you are grieving, you feel this loss, you feel overwhelmed with emotions, and there is a reason for that, and what we can do about it. The reason certainly is that fans are to some extent what we call it vicariously, observing, witnessing, living almost the life of their idol because they follow their stories. They have read about them, their autobiographies. They talk about details of their lives over and over again, and they use some of these struggles that the idols have been through as inspirational events for themselves to really hang on to when they are going through hardship. So their idol comes to their mind. It's representing the idea, an ideal of overcoming problems in life and succeeding in life despite its painful side that life has for all of us. With Kobe, having overcome a lot of challenges, being a very young athlete and competed very well, and not only his career but also overcome challenges in his personal life, it has a definite meaning for people who are fan of him. They see that, oh, it is possible, right? If somebody else made it, if somebody else went through these challenges and didn't give up and continued and became very successful and content and happy in his life, then I can do it as well. So a lot of times that's the psychology behind why fans are so almost bonded and connected to their idols. And when they lose their idol, then there is that injury, the injury, separation, basically the loss that a person really experiences in themselves. Their idol is no more around. They can't get new information from this person. They can't know what's going on. They don't. They have absolutely no way of remaining on top of the continuation of the life of this person because he is gone. So what do we do in these situations? For my message to you as a fan of Kobe Bryant is, you know, understand that if you were to speak to Kobe Bryant and asked him what to do, he, like most idols, would probably say what is more or less common sense, what we know that idols actually do, the ones that actually care about their fans. And he generally came across, as much as I learned about Kobe Bryant, as a caring person. So with that in mind, a caring idol would tell you, continue the journey, continue the idea. Just because the idol is gone doesn't mean the accomplishments are gone. Doesn't mean that their, examples are gone. The history is gone. The legacy is gone. That's absolutely contrary. In fact, because they have been here and set that example, they have printed and imprinted an indelible history and set of examples how to deal with life's struggles. I am personally not a basketball fan or Kobe Bryant fan, However, I was very impressed when Kobe was able to bounce back from that infidelity phase in his life. That was very, very impressive. It seemed that he was able to take responsibility, be honest, authentic, come forward, had the courage to admit and take accountability, and get back on track, being a committed person in his life and relationship with his wife. And that was exemplary. That was very impressive to me. And a lot of times, me as a couple therapist, I use that in my sessions that I use with my couples that come to my private practice as an example that yes, it is possible. Certainly, it is hard work. I'm sure he hasn't had it easy, and his wife hasn't had it easy, and the family hasn't had it easy going through such a phase in life. But they bounced back. They made it work. They reconnected and rediscovered connection, intimacy, caring. And that is an example legacy that everybody can hang on to. He embodied that. I am personally, I get emotional about it. I'm proud of that. And that another human being was able to exemplify that. It's a good example for me personally and for my couples. And I hope that that can also become your goal, where you don't give up on keeping the legacy alive, keeping the memory alive by talking about it, by writing about it. Maybe you can do poetry or music, whatever you can do to process that for yourself, but not let it die. That is ultimately the best gift we can give to the parting individuals who leave us. Because everybody has to go. Every human being comes to this world and leaves this world. But their memory doesn't have to. Their examples, their accomplishments, the proof, the evidence that they have left with us, that doesn't have to go. And that is a consoling type of I would say, process for all of us to cherish and to live by. I hope this is helpful for you. My name is Dr. Ehsan Garajataki, a good by Dr. G. If you found this video useful, make sure that you check out our other videos as well as subscribe to this channel. Thank you, and I'm also available for any consultation or questions you may have. Please put comments. I would love to answer you in any shape and form I am capable. Have a wonderful day.